Trevor Dew was effective at driving off dragon. Yep, sure is acting like it's not working. We finally returned. How was the We will make for a fine batch. Indeed, this will take but a moment to prepare. Please excuse us. All done. Now we must let it ferment. This will take some time. Our restless friend over there, however, cannot wait so long. He said it is all wines. There's another drink like it. The flavors, the sweetness, the acidity. Hint of some sort of exotic spice, perhaps. They play across the length of your tongue and trail into the pit of your stomach, leaving you warm and content. I wonder what exactly it could be that lends the wine such a unique flavor. Whatever it is, the bath always seem hesitant to tell me. I suppose it's a silly question anyway. Glaringly obvious it's good, so it can only be crafted with the finest of ingredients. Yep. The best piss wine you could ask for. He is late, much too late. Oh, Fleshling, perhaps you can help the fence and look for him. If he does not see him himself, call out his name. He must not forget who he is. Why are goblins always so hungry? When they speak to us, they speak only of food. They're always sending them Nanka eggs, but it is never enough. Now they come to the foreland scavenging for more. They are gluttonous, too. They are gluttonous for sort. Yes, very gluttonous. They say freshly caught Nanka eggs test best, so they're always by the river. They are not eating Nanka eggs, they're scavenging. Now they complain, the bugs constantly biting them. The river attracts bugs with nasty bite. They insist on staying, asking for our repellent to keep the bugs away. Will you take the repellent to them? We should take, but it only spray them with its Gabanto. One spray, and they should stay safe. Bugs hate our repellent very much. We can find the goblins down by the southern end of the Anonka Fallen. Why, Uplander? We need hand-lending, muchly, for request of Edelshark. Yes, very muchly. Were we convincing? We talk with the goblins so much as of late, we thought we could study their speaking. It is interesting. Yes, very interesting. But I digress. The goblins ask for more of their favorite food, Nanka eggs. You will need to slay Nunkas. They're heavy with eggs to ensure they are fresh. For that, you will need bait. We place traps in the waters of the 100 so as to collect nail shrimp. They are a favorite of the Nankas during spawning season. Take the shrimp and lay it in the Warhorn River. Nankas plump with eggs will come to eat, then you can slay them for soft, delicious eggs. The Kenai told us we would be spraying the goblins. The repellent is loaded and ready. Please be gentle with the Kogumanto. They are good mouths, but very testy. They are always gentle. Yes, very, very gentle. All right, let's go. I remember there's a guy over here I have to spray. Hi, kitty. Yes, you're a kitty. Yes, you is. Sweetie kitty. Yes, you is.
The bugs are gone. No more scratchy bugs. Thank you, Uplander.
You are so needy. Kitty's just over here just demanding love. Like non-stop. And then whenever I give him love, he works himself into a frenzy and starts biting. Like, Kitty, you're not like the biting. And still he begs for more love.
The nibble bugs, they're leaving. Now we can have lots of Nanka eggs. Soft, sticky Nanka eggs.
Now the cat has decided to be more aggressive in his demands for love.
Oh, the buzzing stopped. Thank you muchly, Uplander. Now we can gather eggs in peace.
Well, now the cat is offended and is leaving. He's like, I expressly told you that I needed wubs. You are not providing sufficient wubs. Thank goodness you have come. We were startled by a low-flying wyvern, and the cart toppled over. Now our jars are everywhere. So messy. So very messy. The Kenai sent you to help carry jars, yes? Actually, they thought you would run away. Return to one mind. Never. With so many broken jugs, however, returning home also seems unpleasant. The Kenai will be very angry. Yes, very angry. I think a few jugs may still be in one piece. We can deliver the unbroken ones. Will you retrieve them for us? We would go get them, but the dragons, we will wait here and be ready with the cart. Sure, why not? And it says, black slimy eggs have spilled out of the cracks of the broken jar. Hey, has anyone told you of really nice jugs? Good, very good. There's still more jars, yes? If I deliver more jars, perhaps the Kenai would not be so angry. Could you bring back one more? Yeah, I got you, fam. I found another unbroken jug. Let's try this time. Hey, look at me. I'm a master of handling jugs. Hey, you got any more jugs for me to hold? Thank you, Fletchling. The goblins of Edelshire are expecting many Nanka eggs. Yes, many eggs. We have only 2 jars, but this should be plenty. The Kenai will be still furious. He will try to remove us from the guild. We will lose purpose. The Kenai is worried about Nath. Yes, afraid we return to the One Mind. Would you tell him we were attacked and you saved us from the One Mind? The Kenai trusts you very much. Yes, very much. He would believe if you told him. Instead, slowly back to Lothbath and tell him a great story. You will finish our delivery to Adelshire. Sure, I'll lie for you. That's no problem. Why does everyone just assume I'm happy with lying to people? Griffin on the wall. I've already got my crystal from this area, so we'll continue moving on. Grab some shrimp from the fish trap, and then we'll go use this shrimp to catch us some nankas. Grab some nanka eggs. Really? Sense of hostile presence. There he is. There we go. Ah, so we were right. The One Might tried to reclaim the Farwalker. Thank you for saving him. Sadly, the Farwalkers are not the only ones with a stronger link to the One Might. The links will fade with time, but we must be careful. Welcome back, Great Hunter. The goblins should be all right for now. If they ever have their fill of Namka eggs, maybe someday they will ask for something else. They never seem to get full, always eating. Well, then again, more goblins visiting lots will mean fewer deliveries to Edelshire. We can trade goods here instead. This may not be so bad after all. Did Uplander succeed? Did shrimp lure in any Namkas? Yep, here's some Namka eggs for you. Good, good. We are thankful for lend hand from Uplander. Yes, yes, very thankful. We apologize. Goblin speak is much more fun than we thought. Thank you for hunting with the Nankas for us. Fortunately, those of the One Mind do not eat Nanka eggs. It'd be much more difficult to hunt them otherwise. Much, much too dangerous. We eat the same thing. They eat the same thing every day. Always the same, boring food. We get to discover new, delicious foods like Nanka eggs. That's why we are glad to be free, to have choice. There's still many not used to having choices, but we are glad to see them try, to see them make decisions. Soon, they will also understand the wonderful flavor of Nanka eggs. Oh man, we're so close to being the next level up with Voth. With that, I think we're almost done with the Voth, honestly. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. To the Hawthorne Hut. Hey there, Alfrino. Peter, there you are. Come. Amherst Spire awaits. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to appraise us of any developments of the war. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We're about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you'll have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. But don't worry, Alfrino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do try to make up your mind either. Nary a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which will it be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Oh, trust me, Paltimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I'll leave to you. Oh, dear. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way then, shall we? Some things never change. Well then, shall we make our way for the spire? Our alliance friends will doubtless have news for us.
Sure.
Well, here we are near the sylphs, so I guess we'll do a couple of sylph missions as well. Tanaxia eyes you warily. Friendly one. Wait, is Friendly One really Friendly One? This one cannot trust anyone anymore. Why? Because Torched Ones have learned Sneaky skin-changing spell. Sneaky ones change skin, then jump out and hurt these ones. This one is afraid to leave little solace. Friendly One does not hurt this one. Good. This one can trust Friendly One. Give Friendly One Sea Boom. Sea Boom will lend Friendly One see through changed skin. See changed Sneaky Ones' sneaky selves. Friendly One will search for Sneaky Ones, yes? Bring an end to Sneaky One's sneaky. These ones have many friends in the forest, but no better friend than Mossy Ones. Mossy Ones are old ones, as old as the forest itself. Mossy Ones are as big as tree and twice as strong. Mossy Ones keep these ones safe. When Mossy Ones go ka-choo, Touched Ones become scaredy ones. Does Waking One want to become friends with Mossy Ones too? Mossy Ones look scary, but they're gentle ones. Cheerful One in Lark's Call tends to Mossy Ones. If Walking One wants to make friends with Mossy Ones, Walking One should go there. Scary Steel Ones come to the forest stomping flowers and snapping trees. The forest is no place for Steel Ones, but these ones have not the strength to face strong, scary Steel Ones. Will Walking One chase off Steel Ones? This one can help. This one makes stink bombs with Big Mouth's one's stink juice. Anyone having nose will run away from the stink. This one is certain. Walking One must throw stink bomb at the Steel Ones Walking One sees. But be careful. Strong Steel Ones will fight back. Hey there, cheerful Sylph. Walking One. Touched Ones are trying to play tricks with these ones. Touched Ones spread stinkweed all over this one's forest. Walking One wants to make friends with Mossy Ones? This one is glad. Walking One should sit atop the Mossy, chase after Touched Ones. When Mossy One goes ka-choo, Touched Ones become flying ones. Go flying back home. If Walking One falls from Mossy One, Walking One should return to this one. Walking One should be riding again. How am I supposed to sneeze? I don't know. Walking One will not leave here alive. Stop it. This one just took a bath. Alright, awesome. The other destination we came across is the second one we need. This one is ready for you. Stop it, this one just took a bath. A little bit suspicious object, huh? I don't think that this giant turkey was actually here. You sense something's amiss. Let's try a true sight skill bomb. The spell is broken. Imperial soldier. There's a bile bomb on this poor man. Seven hells, what is that stench? Don't worry about it. It'll come out after a couple days. Shifty youth. Nothing like a wade in the forest stream. The cool, crisp, cool water send a most pleasant shiver up my wings. Spine? Mm-hmm. Yep, you're not suspicious at all. Skin-changing spell is good. Another suspicious object. Since something's amiss. Kitty's returned. To demand more love. So I've defeated the Silkweed Chuckles. Smoke bomb meant to the Imperial soldier. Did the marble just empty its innards? Oh, I feel ill. The marble just empty its innards. Oh, I feel ill. You know what? Maybe advance it for a bit. Have a steam bomb. Seven hells, what is this stench? I drank swill worse than that last night. You'll not escape alive. Got him. Oh, thank you, friendly one. Maybe that'll teach... Excuse me. Maybe that'll teach sneaky ones that these ones are not so easily fooled. This one has no doubt the touched ones are planning more sneakiness. Pray do not leave these ones yet, friendly one. Welcome back, friendly one. Walking one made friends with Mossy one and scared away touched ones too. Walking one is becoming more and more like one of these ones every day. Be careful, or Walking one might start sprouting wings. Hee. Steel one brought a giant spiky one. This one has lost many friends of those. This one is frightened. This one is fortunate to have strong one like Walking One. Promise this one that strong one will stay and keep these ones safe. Poetically helpful. Greetings, my friends. It is good to see you both well. I was hoping you might turn up. I dragged half the watch here, see, and decided you might help remind them while you bothered. If memory serves, I've not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered at the common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet. That doesn't look quiet. Report. What? Seven hells, fighting has broken out on top of the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what is that supposed to mean? The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was the bait. We've been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If these uniforms are convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Emperor will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it could be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion against the populace, amongst the populace, while the Imperial reserves could be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, will be plunged into chaos. Peter, we must make for the wall at once. Go. What, just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin before his course, and are likely halfway to the command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid this skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... Lady Hilda, may I ask you have an airship ready to bear the signs to safety? I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. Just in time for important cutscenes. Internet video goes out. Forward, comrades. The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who've turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step to the liberation of our homeland. Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Custom Orions. I never noticed this right here. That's great. I love how they hide like where the connections are going to be. So yeah, to the south of this particular area in the East Shroud, there's a connection to Castrum Oriens, the wall. From what Papano told me, the trail ahead should lead us to the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straightaways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. When I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Though, once we are free of the tunnels, we must make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. Only pray we'll have enough time. Belsar's Wall is now accessible. All right. Legacies we leave in the Dravanian Forelands. Well, we'll finish this review stuff and hopefully give time for the internet to come back before I do this mission, which very well might end the game, but might not. Who knows? To the Muglins.
Well, yank my palm and call me a mole bat. I certainly wasn't expecting to see you today. Still calling yourself Peter? Not that there's anything wrong with that, Koopa. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I'm just retracing my steps. Well, thank heaven for that. I was sure you were going to ask for help with yet another of your sighting quests. But by all means, we'd love to pass the time reminiscing about the good old days. And what better way than now? With your friends visiting and all. Wait here, I'll fetch them.
So glad am I to see you again, Peter. And of Mogholm of all places.
Kapopo, it really is you. And just when we were about to leave.
Mm-hmm. I think it wonderful, this pilgrimage of yours, a final reflection upon the past, that you might face the future with eyes unclouded and a heart at peace. A few would deny the events of recent days warrant such contemplation. When last we stood at this place, I dare say none of our number would have believed what it was to follow, the young Estinian least of all. Upon learning what befell him at Azizla, I confess I thought him lost. But when Master Offino told me of your great struggle and all of his salvation, I was reminded of your talents for the impossible.
If you ask me, he seemed altogether too stubborn to die. Although I suppose it's no small feat to evict a spite-filled worm, one that has made its home in one's head.
With Nidhogg's passing, the children of Ishgard and Dravania may at last look to the future. It is my hope, however, that they will not forget the deeds of history, nor the many thousands of lives lost in their conflict, nor, for only through remembrance, will they avoid the mistakes of their past.
Yes, of course.
We thank you again for your hospitality, Chief Mogden, and pray that you will one day allow us to extend you the same courtesy. I wish you well on your journey, Peter. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Until we meet again, Kupo.
This is what, halfway through the Heavensward? Even in the darkest reaches of distant, dangerous lands, one may chance upon a friendly face. Though given to mischief and largely unconcerned by the troubles of the outside world, they came to understand Ishgard's plight and agreed to lend their aid. Eventually, that is. All right, we actually need to switch back to White Mage if we're going to be in here. Because there could be fates on the way. We've already made it almost all the way through our morning stream. And still haven't finished Heavensward. Let's see if we get that over here. Maybe we can get a crystal. Alright, come on. Get this guy out. Awesome. Nice. Choco Blast. My superpowered Chocobo can do the damage that I cannot.
Listen, I'm trying to bait this guy. Leave me alone. Maybe the last one, I hope. Nicely done. And we got a luminous lightning crystal. Very nice. Okay. Look, it's the place where we hung out that evening. It's awfully lonesome over here. The crackly warmth of Alfino's campfire, the savory waft of Isel's bubbling stew, the soft snoring of Magan, asleep on the grass. Cold wind blew that night as well, and on the morrow they mounted the steps and blew the horn. But having climbed to the summit with hope in their hearts, they descended dejected, weighed down by truths too grim to contemplate. Such heroic music. You there, over here, quickly.
Yes, how can I help? I should have known you would see through my disguise. But enough talk. We cannot linger here lest the guards recognize their sultana. As you may have deduced, I was taking the air outside the place when I saw you standing there, staring off into space. Have you got something on your mind?
I'm just going to go back through the motions.
I understand completely. So much has happened, so much has changed, and all in so short a space of time. Even now I struggle to make sense of it all. But one thing, at least, is abundantly clear. I owe you an immense debt of gratitude for all you've done on my behalf, and on behalf of those whom I hold dear. After I woke, Papa Shan told me everything. It was a lot to take in. Nothing could prepare me for what Lolorito had to say. That ruthless, manipulative swine came before me and expressed regret for what had come to pass. And thinking to make amends, offered all of Telegi's assets, as well as half of his own personal fortune, to the crown, and I accepted. Long did I debate how best to use this wealth. There's no end to the troubles facing our nation, and no shortage of worthwhile causes. Yet none among our people have suffered more than the refugees. It is they who shall be first to receive aid and succor. It is also the matter of the terrible wrongs committed against you and yours, for which I am in large part responsible. Nay, do not protest. It is the truth. Accordingly, I have set aside monies to aid in the Scion's rebuilding, if you would have them.
That would be most welcome. Thank you, Your Grace.
Pray don't thank me. Not until after you've suffered, not after all you've suffered, and know that I do not think to atone for my mistakes with money. It is but a tool that I would see put to good use. Oh, listen to me. So much for enjoying a moment's respite outside the palace walls. It seems that I've brought my responsibilities with me. I suppose I should return.
Lady Lolorita, you must come home at once. Father is worried sick, you know. God, confound it. You lot search the area. I know she came through here.
Now, on the other hand, it's essential that a ruler see firsthand how her subjects go about their daily lives, and I have not visited the market in weeks. 'Twould be a shame to let this opportunity go to waste. Peter, might I impose upon you the brief yet cordial conversation with those sultans sworn? I leave the choice of subject matter to you. And take care.
Yeah, whatever. Hey there, Sultan Sworn.
I beg your pardon, sir, but did you by chance see a young yellow felon, nobleman, pass this way?
Nope, didn't see anyone.
Are you certain? Oh dear, Master Papashon said this might happen, but I never truly believed he was serious.
Wait, I know you. You're Peter Krolitz. What a stroke of luck. I can think of none better qualified to help us. You see,
it's no mere nobleman that we seek. But Master Papashon is most explicit about the need for secrecy. Pray forget I mentioned it. We must find the lady on our own. What cruel fate to lose her father as a child, and be compelled to rule in his stead. And how the years have tempered her dreams, and taught her sometimes brutally the price of naivety. Though outwardly unscathed by her ordeal, it was wiser and more wary Nanamo who reclaimed the throne.
Hey there, Eliane. There you are, Peter.
Higiri told me of your pilgrimage. I knew it was only a matter of time before you sought me out. I too have been reflecting on the choices which shaped my path. When I took to the road with my grandfather, when I joined the Crystal Braves, when I tried and failed to warn you before the banquet. I had my suspicions about Rilwood's death, that it was the work of the Garlean spy within our ranks. I could not be sure who was involved, hence my desire to speak with you in private. I thought long and hard about how to approach you without arousing suspicion, perhaps too long. Eventually, I decided to arrange a meeting through Mistress Momodi. Little did I know that bastard Loretas had seen me to do it. Shortly thereafter, the Fourth sent urgent summons. Needless to say, I had no choice but to answer, and soon found myself at the mercy of the Captain Ilbert's band of traitors. They confined me to the Rising Stones, along with others still loyal to the Scions, Raoul and Finmi, Ermergus. Quite what they had planned to do with us, I couldn't say. Mayhap they thought we would turn, given time. Fools. Lieutenant Uyuhasi bade the Third keep us under constant guard, but when Captain Ilbert moved to carry on General Raban's execution, they were forced to withdraw all but a token force, which we took by surprise one night, and then it was over. One might argue it turned out better than I had any right to, all things considered. Still, there are nights when I lie awake wondering, if I'd done things differently, if I'd been more careful or more decisive, what then? But there's naught to be gained from thinking thus. We must count our blessings, must we not? We are still here, and most of what was broken can be rebuilt. You'll see, Peter. You will see. For the freedom of all. It began with an oath and ended with a betrayal, as conspirators turned on their comrades for coin and country. The good and true were beaten and imprisoned, or else butchered where they stood. And even in their darkest moments, they never stopped believing that the dawn's light would shine again. Only 10,000 away. The sky is still manufacturing. Happy cat, ooh, happy cat, happy cat. Demanding love and never satisfied. That's my kitty.
Why, hello there, Peter. Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around looking back on my old stories. Reminiscing about the glory days. Reminiscing about the glory days, eh? Aye, we spent many a sleepless night hammering away in that corner of ours. Here, how's your mana cutter holding up, by the way? That works great. Oh, that's good to hear. Not that I had any doubts, like our craftsmanship's second to none. Quite right. It'd take more than the swirling winds and raging dragons to bring her down. And that, my friend, is an Ironworks guarantee. Speaking of which, on the back of the field test success, we've gone ahead and licensed the design for mass production. Soon, the Skyscale manufacturer will be churning out mana cutters by the dozen, which is why we're here today, as a matter of fact, to make sure their mechanisms don't bugger anything up. Apparently, adventurers have been queuing up to place an order, and even some sky pirates. Just imagining the Sea of Clouds teeming with their creations fills me with a father's pride. Right then, that's enough patting ourselves on the back. We've got to make sure the cutters are up to snuff, or Jess will never let us hear the end of it. From now till we finish, there'll be no more breaks, distractions, and not one wink of sleep. You hear me? Huh? Oh, cart chocobo. Well, I'll leave you to it. Till next time, eh? Bye then. Despite the many hardships they endured, or perhaps because of them, they greeted every new challenge with a smile. Their workshop, their battlefield, their tools, their weapons, they invariably rose to the occasion, delivering ingenious solutions to seemingly impossible solutions. Insolvable problems. There we go. Hi, kitty. Now let's take care of whatever we can here for the Moogles on our way to where we're going. Moogle on the wall.
Peter, just the craftsman I was looking for, Kupo. We're gathering materials for the restoration of the walls surrounding the plaza grounds, and your help will be most appreciated. I dispatched a few able-bodied Moogles to the landlord colony in search of salvageable goods. I want to make sure what they find can be put to good use. I'd like to check on their progress. I'd like you to check on their progress and bring back anything they've found so far. As the most brilliant Moogle of the Mogmenders, I took it upon myself to devise a plan to recruit more helping paws. All I need now is a certain charismatic character to put my plan into action, and that would be you, Kupo. We Moogles are all playing no work when the time allows for it, but none can resist the allure of Kupo nuts, even if it means arduous work. And that is how I'll rally the Moogles to help with construction. Mogmul was hesitant, though, concerned those already working would lose their share. Being the magnificent Moogle that I am, however, I amassed an ample supply without dipping into their stock. Now, what I want you to do is travel to Moghome and see who'd be willing to help us for a sizable sum of Kupo nuts. The mere mention of the words should be more than enough to motivate them, Kupo. Tell me, Peter, have you ever heard of sparkling mallows? At the very least, I'm sure you've seen them, twinkling balls of fluff dotting the landscape here and there. We plan to use them to spruce up the monument's grounds, Kupo. I sent someone to gather a few, but alas, they've yet to return. You'd think picking a few plants would be an easy task. I'm sure it's nothing serious, but I'd be remiss not to be certain. Which is why I need you to travel to Summall and see if anything is wrong.
Okay. Let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Continue lettuce. Or perhaps, let us continue. Alright, let's see. Head up here first.
I don't even know where to begin, Kupo. Would you help me find some choice materials for the Mogmenders? We should be able to cover more ground if we split up. You head west, and I'll stay here and see what I can find. Between the two of us, something's bound to impress Mogek.
Yes, let me do all the work while you sit here and do nothing. Sounds like a great plan. Frickin' Moogles. There it is.
Welcome back. So what'd you find?
Found this dateless wood for you.
I was only expecting scraps, Kupo. Where'd you find this? We can make tools to polish the walls with this. I mean, you could make the tools. Far be it from me to deny a craftsman a chance to show off his skills. Now then, when you're finished, take the supplies back to Mogik. I'm going to stay here and see if there's anything else worth taking.
Oh, I can just finish this up. There's no need to do anything special.
Well, free Koopa nuts? Well, I certainly don't need to think about that, Koopo. Which way to the Mogbenders? Hey, you're that crafting adventurer, right? Thank goodness you're here. I can't finish harvesting these sparkling mellows now that my hatchet's ruined, Koopo. I worked really hard, and I'd hate to upset the Mogbenders back home. You think you can help me fix it? The head of the hatchet's practically snapped off, struck at the base of the mallow. Master craftsman here, like you, shouldn't have any problem fixing that. Thankfully, I have spare material for repairs right here. When you've crafted what we need, take it to the Moogle floating just over there, and he'll make my tools good as new, Koopo.
Alright.
Oh, before you say anything, I know why you're here. He broke another hatchet, didn't he? Well, let's have a look at it, then.
Actually, I brought you materials to fix it.
Oh, you made new parts to fix it, Koopa. That's awfully kind of you. I'll have him back to work in no time. If Mogik acts, tell him that the work is proceeding as planned.
Marvelous. Hey there, Meagle Moogle.
Free Koopa nuts for helping the Mogbenders. Well, who could say no to that? Cloud Mellow's the fluffiest. If only I could make my palm that soft and fluffy. Koopa Nuts? For free? My fluffy palm will have to wait, Koopo.
Yep, completely free. All you have to do is do a lot of work.
Nuts, you say? All I can eat if I help the Mogmenders. I'll do it, Koopo.
You kind of see it off in the distance over there. Kind of cool how it shines in the darkness.
There you are. Did you find anything suitable for our work on the walls?
Here are the supplies.
Oh my, this is more than suitable. With this, the walls will gleam as they haven't in 1,000 years, Koopo. I'll have the Mogmenders get to work right away. Moogles have been flying in from every which way asking for work. Never seen them so eager. But you and I both know they're really just here for my nuts, Koopo. You wish to know how I procured enough for all the volunteers? Why, I borrowed them from Chief Moglin's secret reserves, of course. So secret, in fact, he's all but forgotten they exist. Even if he should remember, I'm certain he'd agree our work in Zenith is a suitable one for them. At least, I hope so.
I mean, probably.
Welcome back. So his tool is broken. Trouble. Just as I suspected. Oh, no, you just misheard me, my dear friend. I didn't say it's sure it's nothing serious. I said I'm sure it's something serious. Why else would I send you to go help him, Koopo?
Alright. Oh, back to what we were doing before. Oh, we were doing this. Got all of that. Trying to get Dancer all the way up to 61. There it is. Through tempestuous winds they carved a path, reaching the dread worm's sanctum. And there they did put him to the sword. Yet in the wake of a hard-fought victory where secrets lay bare, in a vision dark and disturbing, the legacy of the fathers bequeathed to the sons and passed down through the generations, old blood enduring in the new, the mark of original sin. Yep. Greetings, Corythius. Welcome. So I'm trying to finish this up, and then if you want to do the wall, you can do the wall. Griffin on the wall. Balthor's wall. That'd be a fun one to do together, I think. I would say I think it's going to lead to the end of Heavensward, but I've thought we were at the end of Heavensward so many times at this point and have been wrong that I'm not even guessing anymore. It's like, maybe. Who knows? Yee. Logging to get ready. Cool.
There he is, at last. Gillibrand said you were all wandering all over, reminiscing about days gone by. Seems a bit soon, if you ask me. It's not like I don't understand, though. Some days I'll be wandering through this room, same as normal, and it'll hit me all of a sudden just how much has changed for us. Though I know it's a bit different from what you've been through. Puts me to mind of the first time I saw him and his friends up near the Aetherite, being shown about like the House Fortemps man. I never told him. He never told me he'd met him before.
Technically, you have been, but you haven't been. Right, exactly.
It weren't so much as meeting as a heckling, to be honest. When I heard their guide warning them off paying a visit to the broom, it stuck in my craw. I got to admit, Master Alfion's a spitting image of a snotty little lordling. A little lordling that went on to fight 2 knights of the Heavensward with Pieter here in the trial by combat, not to mention help retaking the vault from the True Brothers. Fury to have mercy. Feels like a bloody lifetime ago, don't it?
It does, actually.
Of course it was. What we got now is nothing like what we came before. It's a bleeding rebirth, is what it is. Cold comfort to the folk who died getting us there. Still, this place is ours, and we owe it to ourselves to make the most of it. Mainly, we got to work twice as hard to make the broom a better place. And no more harassing blue bloods, neither. Aye, aye. A world apart from the opulence of the pillars, they had toiled shrouded in the haze of the broom. Sentenced to a life of hardship by birth, they dreamed of a revolution as children dream of fairies. Then one came and went, and they suddenly found themselves at the seat at the table. To Oxundu.
Closing in on the end of Heavensward reveal. Lanuvanu. Ho, clouds part, and let shine brilliant sun upon Lanuvanu. Great Netherling warrior returns to Oxundu, and on pilgrimage of remembrance. Well, well.
I mean, the sun's not shining. It's like 11 at night.
Know that we will always be grateful to you for your victory over the ravenous wight. No longer need we fear for the safety of our smallest islands. But Lanuvanu is not one to forget Netherling's first coming, when he saves us from certain death at the hands of the Black Ones. Distant memory, there he is. Yes, his many deeds are the stuff of legends. We shall remember the stories, and the hero's name, Pieter Krolens, for they are worthy of celebration, now and ever after.
The earnest, good-natured people, they had borne witness to the rage of their beloved god's twisted manifestation and proclaimed it to be false. By the grace of kind travelers were they duly delivered from his wrath, the mad god's death signaling the birth of a new hero.
Oh dear, we're going to go by that area. There's going to be so many achievements for us to pick up. Okay, well, let's get this over with. In Hitra. Hey there, Jonathan. Accomplished enough feats to keep the bard singing for a lifetime, lad. Such an achievement should not go unrecognized. And to that end, I'd like you to have this. Considered a token of my highest esteem. Your achievement has earned you an achievement certificate. Certificates may be exchanged for a special reward of your choice by speaking with Jonathan. 25. Sure, I'll take a Death Claw. And Meteor. And my Soul to Keep. And Beyond Redemption. And the Wild Rose Barding. At this point, I'm just like doing whatever. Okay, Minion of Light is great. Wind Up Leader is also great. Sure, Black Chocobo Chick. And a Wind Up Cursor. Why not? Alright, we'll take Wind Up Dynamo. It's Santa. Okay, so let's get all of that unpacked. That is a lot of options. All right. Excellent. Minion of Light. Let's talk to Imhitra.
Well met, Peter. What brings you here this night?
Oh, I'm just wandering around for no reason.
Indeed, though it seems an age, it was not that long ago we rescued Istola from the live stream. How quickly we begin to forget even those memories most precious to us. In my defense, I might add that I've rarely missed an opportunity to make new memories with my sister in the days since her return. Our conversations are largely matters of scientific and professional concern, ancient, elegant technologies, primals, Asians, and so forth. She has an insatiable thirst for knowledge, as you know. Yet, while I understand her desire not to burden those around her with her troubles, and to carry on as she did before, I do worry that her willingness to manipulate her own aether to compensate for the loss of her sight may have dire repercussions.
That is surprising.
Oh, she never told you then. Oh, but of course not. Would rather have defeated her purpose. You should know the technique she employs places a tremendous strain on her body. She is, of course, well aware of her limits, and more than willing to ignore them should you deem them necessary. I pray you see that she does not.
Of course.
Regrettably, she's wont to ignore my advice when it does not suit her. Yet, given your shared experiences, mayhap she would be more willing to heed your warnings.
Her sister was under no illusions of the dangers of the life she had chosen. Should the worst come to the worst, Istola would do what needed to be done. Pay any price, make any sacrifice, and that without hesitation. She was, after all, a woman of conviction, deserving the respect and admiration, and no small amount of worry. All right, let's add you to our party. I don't remember Brilliant in there. We need to add them later. Slowfix in Edelshire. We should be nearing the end of this little remembrance thing.
Why must governing Great Gabi Nation be so difficult? Like herding curls, stupid curls, and muchly differing views on glorious nature's future direction.
Hey, you know, people don't get along. It's kind of their thing.
Yes, Slowfix knows he is letting emotions run wild. Uplander is welcome voice of reason. Not like when Uplanders first returned to Edelshire, yes? So much venom in that one's tongue flaps, calling Gabi flock thieves, but Slowfix saw way to mutual understanding. Citizenship in society, first step in strengthening communal ties, gives all vested interest in continued prosperity of egalitarian utopia.
Yep, that's definitely a thing. For the final objective of this quest, you'll receive no guidance from the Journal of the Duty List. You'll need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. Slowfix is a goblin beset by great troubles great and small.
And now Slowfix bands Uplanders fulfill civic duty as citizens of Edelshire with handlending of great import.
Oh, yes?
In Cape South of Settlement lives old Crone, wielder of powerful magic used to crafty make frogmen, who chase away curious gobbies. Uplander has made many busy deals with old Crone, yes? But Uplander can appeal to Crone's better nature, and make her call our frogmen harriers.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'm going to switch back to White Mage, just in case there's anything along the way that we want to do. I don't think... Oh, yeah, it's not going to help me, is it? Alright, fine. Oh, what's this over here? Man, I am so easily distracted by everything. Yes. I just put my hands over my mouth for that. It's fun, though. Eloise is eager for you to rise to the ranks of Clan Centurio.
So you're the famous Pieter, are you? The clan's all abuzz with the talk of the brave young adventurer who's joined our ranks. But tell me, how's this storied young fellow like you only approved to take on level 2 marks? Scared of getting that pretty face of yours scratched, are you? Well, it's up to you, but if you've got the stomach for a new challenge, you go back to that inn and tell Ardorian that Elos said that he's holding you back, and he doesn't approve you for more advanced marks he'll have me to deal with.
Yep, I'll do that. Never. Oh, sorry, not companion. I was wanting the mount. We're gonna head down and go say hello to the mushroomery. Ah, Matoya. And hopefully we can finish all of that business and get on with what I was wanting to do in the first place, which was the frickin' wall. You ready for Balsa's Wall, whoever? Yep, appreciate it. Like I said, I'm trying to get this mission done, so it's just Balthazar's Wall. Oh, dang it. Let me do this really quick. It's on the way. Nope, that's the wrong button. Hopefully we can grab another crystal here. Appreciate the assistance, as always. Nope, I don't want to fight him. There we are. Hey, we got a more crystal. Go team. Okay, so we are up to 3 crystals at this point. Still have, what, 3 more to go, I think? Yep, 3 to go. All right, but that's 3 crystals. Appreciate the assistance. Nice. Yep. Water, earth, and lightning. What have I picked up? I've picked up water, earth, and lightning, yes. I'm not going out of my way to make it happen, but if it happens on the way, I'm okay with it. And with the color scheme, yay! Little Matoya's cave. All right. Hey there, Matoya. Let's talk.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise. I'm well aware you're only here because you want something. But at least you didn't bring your little friends. So out with it.
Yeah, I have a need for you to stop having your frogs attack the people, apparently. See if that's along Curtis Highlands if you're in those areas. Right, exactly.
Oh, is that what the goblins told you? That my servants are attacking their poor defenseless scouts without the slightest provocation. Ha! The little buggers are trying to eat them. I'm lucky I didn't have my proggos return the favor. But you will tell them from me that if they try it again, I'll personally treat them to my servants 1 limb at a time. I do hope you didn't come all this way just to play errand boy for those dirty little scroungers.
Hey, you know, I want to say hey also.
Aren't you a bit young to be going on grand journeys of reflection? You haven't lived long enough to have so many regrets. And the same goes for that boy complaining that things that didn't unfold as he dreamed they would. It makes no difference what should have happened to Minfilia. What matters is what did happen. The past is in the past, and no amount of wishing you'd done things differently will make it so. You make your choices, and you do what needs to be done, and that's it. And that's the attitude you come here with all the first time, and when you wanted to find a way to Azizla, and you will do well to remember it. Right then, I think you shouldn't waste enough of my time. It's bad enough I had to suffer Easterly's unannounced visits. I don't need you making a habit of it, too.
She was the sum of everything that had come before. Triumphs, failures, all essential, all indispensable. And things unfolded differently. So too would she. What use, then, to mourn the woman who never was? There's only this time, this place, and this choice. Alright. Time to go to Helix and Az's Law. We'll switch back to White Mage because there should be stuff for us to go here and get another crystal. What? You spy something on the ground at the landing's edge. Oh, look. It's a blue bouquet. Our mission has begun. I'll finish this up and then I'll go join you. A bouquet of fresh Nemea lilies lies at your feet, an offering for the departed. A thousand fires blossomed around her as she fell toward the battleship, a crimson star shower amidst the impassive clouds. Poor Isael. Really liked her. Then came the azure light, faint at first, soon blinding, and then shattering, casting motes of diamond to the four winds. Alright, let me see if I can head the direction you were. See it over there. Ticking. Nothing. Fix the ticker gadget. Alright, 4 out of 6. Alright, so back to Dancer. The Tiamat. Oh, come on. Now we're gonna go this ways. Just activate this quarantine block really quick. Okay. Little exploration never hurt anybody, right? This is where we picked up our dragon mount, which is by far my favorite mount so far in this game. Honestly, it's going to be hard to beat the dragon mount.
some pioneers who died of hypothermia might disagree, but they're dead, so exactly.
Child of man, chosen of Heidelin, naught remaineth for thee here save the delusions of the condemned. In my madness did I spy my departed brood brother for yonder skies, though I know it cannot be so.
Whatever.
What sayest thou? My senses are yet mine own. Then he whom I saw was but my dead brother's rancor clad in mortal flesh.
Yep, took over my friend. It was kind of awful.
And thou didst deliver him unto death's cold embrace. I bear thee no ill will, child. 'Tis beyond me. All my hatreds are bound up in moments ephemeral and eternal. My beloved's passing and his resurrection. I am no better than Nidhogg, consumed by love, twisted by rage. I too sought vengeance without end. Yet thou hast renounced it, hast thou not? Through millennia have I watched, as time did that which I could not, as the men of Alag perished, and their works fell to ruin, leaving me to think on mine own sins in solitude. What folly to despise man his base desires, when hatred's hand so effortlessly drove me to take acid weed. Then look then upon him again with eyes unclouded, and mark how he laboureth to rise above his nature, how he and Hersfelger's brood now rise their voices in shared song of peace. 'Tis my dearest hope that it shall prove the founding stone for a bulwark against the dark. As time delivered Alag unto his reward, so too will it prove this peace true or fleeting, as I remain here apart and watch. Chosen of Hadelin, it is well that thou camest unto me in contemplation, but the road stretcheth ever on, and thy battle is not yet won.
Yep.
Perhaps there is a hope for them. Perhaps this time they would learn and remember. But her part in the tale had ended long ago, within this monument to hubris, would she remain until the end of days, beyond redemption. All right. Hopefully, finish this off. Everything just takes so much longer than it feels like it should. Nice. You took the gentlemanly pose. Sorry, I missed it. The legacy of Hildebrand goes on. All is right with the world. Okay, right over here, right? That's our destination. The Undying Ones were defiant.
disbelieving, and even his death embraced them. Then the knights too succumbed, loyal to the last to a cause long lost. His body growing light, the archbishop looked upon the arbiter of his fate, and knew not what he saw. And then it was over. Naught remained save the eyes. Thinking to bear them away from the covetous hands of men, Estinian took the accursed baubles in his own, and was duly bent to their will, if only for a time. At a friend's behest had they embarked upon their journey, and so after their triumphant homecoming in all the pomp and circumstance, there was but one way it could end. Okay. So I'm thinking we have to go back to Ishgard. I appreciate the gentlemanly pose. Oh, so you've met Eloise, have you? Well, she says you're ready for 3 level marks. I ain't worth arguing. Just make sure you're well prepared before you go on one of the beasts. They're more dangerous than anything you've hunted so far. The rewards are bigger too, provided you make it back in one piece. Any road, go and take a gander at the clan hunt board, as long as you understand the risks. I'll let you pick any level 3 mark that takes your fancy. Alright, so that's not what I thought it was. Pay respects to a friend. Different builds from the one of monsters. Challenging to take on level 3 marks. Now we're ready to take level 3 landmarks for the clan of Bard. Level up. And I will accept Dragonhead. Pay respects to a friend. Okay, can I... Could you... Game? Ride. Target's not in range. Are you freaking serious right now? Are you freaking serious right now? There we go. That's pretty cool, man. So we're over here. You're finished. Thank you so much. Yeah, I would not have guessed this, ever. Thank you so much. I forgot that was how the original game ended. One of the more annoying ones. Yes. Hooray, my friend is dead. What were we celebrating for? Well, thanks for your help. You've learned the emote Parsifal. Okay. Use the Parsifal really quick. Where is it? Parsifal. Fervent approval. Okay, yeah, well, that's trash. All right. So let's go ahead and do this other thing. I'm going to be late going to lunch, but that's okay. I made you wait very long. All right. Belthar's Wall. Oh, is it not going to let me? Is it going to say I don't have high enough level? Average item level 230. All right. Okay. So then we will head back to Foundation and pick up goods until we've got what we need. Physical rain DPS. How many tomestones of poetics do you have? Only 700. Hope the answer is enough, right? This is +1, +14. Level 61, yes. See what's doing it. 230. Oh, crap. Yeah. These things over here. That's what's killing me. Okay, well, let's get a good necklace then. I could freaking buy a necklace. $230. What level am I at right now? $197. That's where I'm at. All right. What else? What else is in dire need of fixing? Oh, good Lord, this ring is awful. Wrists and rings, yeah. Can you get a slice of pizza while you sort this out? Appreciate it. I think I actually figured it out. I think I'm good now. Let me know when you're back. We'll start. Let's get a bracelet too while we're here. Alright, let me use the restroom actually, while you're off. Alright. Ah. I mean, crap. It's up for the ears while I'm here. Awesome. All right. You ready? That's kind of look. I'm very easy amused. Oh, definite maybe? Yeah, okay, good to go. All right. Well, I'm going to wait for this in the Foundation because I love the music for Foundation. And so I can just sit here and enjoy the music because it's so freaking good. Music is so good. So if this proves to take a long time, one of the things I'll do is we can go get the other two crystals. But I'm just enjoying the music for the moment. Oh, there we go. So I'm going in as a dancer, so I will be DPS rather than melee. Belsar's Wall. I will dance at the Imperials. I'll teach them what for. There you go. Get it. Oh, I should be doing pellets. Dang it. Obviously, I'm not used to playing this character. Or this particular job, I should say. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got him. we go. Oh. Here we go. On to the next area we go. Got him. I know somebody else already cast Peloton, but I'm just making sure. Need to clear the parapet and one more thing after that. Got them all. It looked like we were attacking our own people there. Oh, an Ascian at the end. Oh, not an Ascian. It's the Griffin. Oh, yep. That's what I thought it was. Is he the true or the false, though? Got him. Almost a dungeon master. I'm hesitant to say good game. Okay. I've been burnt before by saying good game. I was like, nope, not yet.
You've beaten me, aye.
Yep. It's kind of what we do is you just jump in the deep end and pray. That's what I did a lot of.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come.
I'd head to Star Wars Old Republic. All right. Appreciate you. Have a great one. You'll be lurking? All right. Cool. I'll be taking a break for lunch here soon. I'll take nearly an hour. I'll probably take a little less than that. I'll see how quickly I can eat lunch. Try to get back by noon Central, if I can.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Yeah, we're about to lose really bad.
Aye! Victory is ours!
Yeah, there is no victory, man.
And who knows,
Not against an
lads?
empire.
Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
Yeah, you guys have only ever fought one legion of these guys. They have infinite legions. You have no chance.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live. Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
Time to take this massive L.
How did they get here so quickly? Stand your ground! For the resistance!
I fail to see how this is working for the Alamigo cause, though.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
I really don't see how this furthers the Alamigan's cause.
Gods help us! What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
The Empire's ridiculous.
Mighty Ralker. Grant us the strength to crush our
There you are! As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
Yep.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird. I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
I really don't see what he thinks he's going to accomplish here.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to...
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal. You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Right.
Oh, yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
I still fail to see what he thinks he's going to accomplish.
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days.
Oh, he's got that stick.
Ah, Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Tibbs Marty, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works.
Yep, it's a self-sacrifice spell.
It is time to leave.
Indeed.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here. Not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
I'm here for you, Palpimo.
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
And thus was the primal imprisoned. So we're going to stop here for now, and I'll pick this up after lunch, which should be in like 30 minutes. I got to hurry. All right. See you soon.